Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama Hare Hare. Thank you so much, dear devotees, for your kind and most invaluable association in these reading sessions. So yesterday um, we saw that the two missions, the two instructions that were given to Srila Rupa Goswami. And then what happens? We will read now. Srila Rupa Goswami left Allahabad for Vrindavan, and Mahaprabhu came down to Banaras. There he resided in the house of Chandrasekhar and Mahaprabhu accepted his daily bhiksha. Bhiksha means the prasadam, the meal. Basically, that is the bhiksha. So sannyasis, since they renounce everything, so they are dependent on grihasthas. All the sannyasis, they are dependent for the bhiksha. Bhiksha means the meal, the prasadam. So Mahaprabhu was invited in the house of Chandrasekhar Mishra, and he was accepting his bhiksha, his meal, in the house of Tapan Mishra. Here, it was that Sanatan Goswami joined Mahaprabhu and took instruction for 2 months. So Srila Rupa Goswami took instruction for how many months or how many days? Let's see if somebody remembers. You can put your hands up, raise your hands digitally, and tell me. It's right here. It's there in the page that we are reading. It's there itself. Can anybody tell me? Okay, I can see
2 months? 2 months?
No, Srila Rupa Goswami got instruction from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for only 10 days.
Okay.
Yeah, but Srila Sanatan Goswami got instruction for 2 months.
Okay.
Yeah, so this will help you remember. Thank you, Shali Mataji. So here it was Srila Sanatan Goswami who joined our Mahaprabhu and took instruction from Mahaprabhu for 2 months in spiritual matters. The biographers, especially Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, now very important, we must remember what are we reading about, who are we reading about, and who is the author of the work that we are reading on. So first thing is, we are reading about the life and the activities of Mahaprabhu, of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Second is, from which book? From Chaitanya Charitamrit. Chaitanya Charit Amrit. Okay. Now, who has written or who has authored this Chaitanya Charitamrit? It is Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. He is one of the Goswamis, not one of the 6 Goswamis, because Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Maharaj is so humble that he requested that his name should never be mentioned in any way, in any of the places. He did not want any credit to be given, but he has given us Chaitanya Charitamrit. And based on that Chaitanya Charitamrit, Srila Prabhupada is giving us these excerpts and this knowledge. So the biographers of Chaitanya Charitamrit, especially our Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Maharaj, have given us details of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teachings to Srila Rupa Goswami and Srila Sanatan Goswami. Now, Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he was not a contemporary writer. His work was not to write. He was not a writer. Like Mahaprabhu instructed Rupa Goswami, Srila Sanatan Goswami that they should write, especially Srila Rupa Goswami, to write theological works, right? We read yesterday. But Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Maharaj was not a contemporary writer, but he gathered all the information from the 6 Goswamis. Who are the 6 Goswamis? Srila Rupa Goswami, Srila Sanatan Goswami, Srila Jiva Goswami, Srila Gopal Bhatta Goswami, Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, and Srila Raghunath Bhatta Goswami. So from the 6 Goswamis, our Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Maharaj, he gathered all the information directly from them. Why? Because they were all direct disciples of our Mahaprabhu. And after gathering all those information, he has put it down, put it in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. Srila Jiva Goswami, who was a nephew of Srila Sanatan and Rup Goswami, and who has left us his invaluable work, the Shat Sandarbhas, has philosophized on the precepts of his great leader, that is, on the life of Mahaprabhu, on the preachings of Mahaprabhu. He has left this invaluable work for us, the Shat Sandarbha. We have gathered and summarized the precepts of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu from the books of those great writers. This is Srila Prabhupada is telling us that we have gathered and summarized the precepts of Mahaprabhu, about Mahaprabhu, from the books of these great writers, all the 6 Goswamis, Srila Sanatan Goswami, Rupa Goswami, and then Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, Srila Jiva Goswami. So all these Goswamis have given detailed work about Mahaprabhu's life, Mahaprabhu's mission, his preachings, his teachings, his instructions, everything. And that has been summarized, gathered by Srila Prabhupada, and he is giving this to us. While at Banaras, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had an interview with the learned sannyasis of that town in the house of a Maratha Brahman who had invited all the sannyasis for an entertainment. At this interview, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showed a miracle which attracted all the sannyasis to him. Then ensured reciprocal conversations. So what happened was, so this Maratha Brahman, he invited all the sannyasis for an entertainment. कि okay, अभी इस गांव के सबको बुलाते हैं. Let's see. Mahaprabhu is also, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has also come. We have heard so much about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Let's call him also, and then let's see what happens. It's an entertainment. Let's see what conversations happen and what happens. Mahaprabhu is the supreme personality of Godhead. He is seated as Paramatma in everyone's heart. He knows who is who and what is going on in their mind, our mind, everything. He knows past, present, future. He's the supreme personality of Godhead. So Mahaprabhu, he knows that these sannyasis, they need some, in order to give them something, first he has to attract their attention. First he has to get their attention. So for that, Mahaprabhu showed a miracle. And all the sannyasis got attracted to him, that, wow, this sannyasis is something special. And then they had reciprocal conversations. Then Mahaprabhu gave the core essence, started giving the core essence of what he came for, the preaching essence. The sannyasis were headed by their most learned leader, Prakashananda Saraswati. After a short controversy, they submitted to Mahaprabhu and admitted that they had been misled by the commentaries of Adi Shankaracharya. So, since Prakashananda Saraswati was a very great leader in Banaras, and all the sannyasis were under him, and he was teaching the teachings of Adi Shankaracharya, that is this Mayavad philosophy, that the Supreme Lord does not have any form. I am God, you are God, everybody, everything is God. And we will, once we leave our body, we will become God, we will merge into God. So all that Mayavad philosophy. So when Mahaprabhu showed this miracle, so all the sannyasis got attracted to him. But Prakashananda Saraswati, he is the leader. So how can he, even if he gets attracted, he has to keep his position, right? So he had some controversies. He was debating with Mahaprabhu. But in the end, Mahaprabhu, he lost in the debate. He lost in this discussion with Mahaprabhu. He realized that what Mahaprabhu was saying is explaining everything black and white, clear. No, there is no no confusion left anywhere. And he submits to Mahaprabhu. And he admits all the sannyasis, including Prakashananda Saraswati, they admit that they have been misled by the commentaries of Adi Shankaracharya. It was impossible even for learned scholars to oppose Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for a long time, as there was some spell in Mahaprabhu which touched their hearts and made them weep for their spiritual improvement. In front of Mahaprabhu, who is the Supreme Lord Himself, and He has come in the mood of Srimati Radharani to give this love of Krishna, Krishna Prem, to distribute it freely. Radharani's mood is such that Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he touched everybody's heart. Nobody could actually uh, debate, argue with him or continue their controversies for a very long time. Their hearts were touched, their hearts were melted when they met Mahaprabhu. Such a humble sannyasi, young, effulgent sannyasi, but so humble. And the knowledge, the purity that he had, nobody could stand in front of him. And therefore they would weep that, and they would beg for mercy for their own spiritual improvement so that they can progress in spiritual life. The sannyasis of Banaras soon fell at the feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and asked for his grace, for kripa, that Mahaprabhu, you please shower your mercy upon us, your grace, your kripa. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then preached pure bhakti and instilled into their hearts a spiritual love for Krishna, which obliged them to give up sectarian feelings. Now they were ready to leave their sectarian feelings that, oh, we are learned scholars, we belong to Benares, and this person is coming from somewhere. Why should we, give up our position in front of him? No, they forgot all of that. Their hearts melted. Mahaprabhu instilled into their hearts the spiritual love for Krishna. We should also beg at the lotus feet of Mahaprabhu. We should pray that please instill this kind of love, spiritual love for Krishna. Please instill into our hearts this pure bhakti for Krishna at the lotus feet of Krishna. This is what we should pray to Mahaprabhu. The whole population of Banaras, on this wonderful conversion of the sannyasis, everybody in Banaras became Vaishnav. Because these scholars, they have become Vaishnav, then what will be the local other general populace? What will they do? They are saying all these scholars have become Vaishnavas. All these scholars have submitted at the lotus feet of Mahaprabhu. So they also submitted, they also surrendered at the lotus feet of Mahaprabhu. They all turned Vaishnav and they made a massive Sankirtan with their new Lord, because previously their Lord was Prakashananda Saraswati and they were following Adi Shankaracharya. Now they did the massive Sankirtan with our Mahaprabhu. So Krishna willing, we'll again continue reading tomorrow. Thank you so much for your wonderful association. Hare Krishna. शाकल्पत्रभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। श्रील जय पताका स्वामी गुरु महाराज की जय। श्रील भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे। हरि हरि बोल।
हरि बोल।